you proud of me?
I'm very proud of my daughter.
Their life was larger than life, their tragedies poured over, photographed, discussed in sheaths of newspapers and magazines. An ultimate mother-daughter act, if ever there was one.
And then you married Paul Simon, who's a short Jewish singer, and I married Eddie Fisher, a short Jewish singer, and you say you're not like me.
But there was a universality in the mixture of pride and exasperation that Fisher revealed.
Well, she's very good to be here, and you're very good to be here. You said you had a wonderful time. I did.
Who knows what Reynolds and Fisher said to each other in private, but in public, on Oprah, for example, they confessed all. The two had had spotty contact for close to a decade. I had to forge some sort of character out of nothing, said Fisher, who explained why she was separating from her mother during that time. She had thought she looked like a thumb compared to her mother. So much of what Carrie Fisher did, she has written, was what she described as a pathetic bid for some attention of her own. Reynolds gave her creative daughter the ultimate gift, which was plenty of material to work with. Fisher's upbringing was Hollywood, to say the least. She smoked her first joint at her mother's suggestion as a teenager when they found a stash at a home they had rented out. And although Reynolds ultimately did not partake, Fisher did and liked it all too much. She went on to struggle with drug abuse, her addiction compounded by a struggle with bipolar disorder. Fisher mined that and turned it into fiction, with postcards from the edge, and then in a one-woman show called Wishful Drinking, which became a published memoir. Fisher returned the favor for her mother when film work had dried up, writing a screenplay in which Reynolds could star called These Old Broads, an affectionate, clear-eyed look at celebrity and, of course, its costs. It was Fisher who awarded Reynolds her Lifetime Achievement Award at the 2015 Screen Actors Guild Awards show. And in those short moments, the audience sees so much. Debbie Reynolds, frail, Fisher, proud, but unable to shed entirely the role of the wisecracking teenage daughter.
Actually, she has been more than a mother to me. Not much, but...
In their last years, they were neighbors. Just who was looking out for whom was unclear.
It's one way I get to see my daughter is I moved right next door.
They say the key to great comedy is timing, but in the timing of Debbie Reynolds' death, one can really only see a great love story. And if in that last act she did upstage her daughter one last time, we can be certain that Fisher would forgive her for it and maybe even admire her for it.